The story I am here to talk about today involves a copyright lawsuit against worldwide music artist Ed Sheeran. The case was settled last week, so I am a bit late to make this video, but I think it is necessary to spread the word and provide some insightful information. The copyright lawsuit in question was coming from the Marvin Gaye Estate against Ed Sheeran for his 2014 hit song, Thinking Out Loud. The Marvin Gaye Estate claimed that Ed Sheeran infringed on the song Let's Get It On, owned by the estate. The details include using the rhythm, chord progression, and other elements of the song. As I mentioned, Ed Sheeran won this lawsuit against him, with the jury finding that he did not engage in copyright infringement, putting an end to this case. While it might be over, we can go deeper to what this means in both music and business. The song in question, Thinking Out Loud, released in 2014, would go on to becoming Ed Sheeran's first Grammy for both Song of the Year and Best Pop Solo Performance. On YouTube, the song has over 3 billion views. The reason I bring this up to show the reach the song has. Thinking Out Loud would push Ed Sheeran to the next level, which he continues to evolve from. The Marvin Gaye song and album, Let's Get It On, released in 1973, was his 13th studio album, further solidifying himself as a legend. The song would chart on Billboard for 61 straight weeks and win Best-Selling Soul Album of 1973, a huge song and album in the Marvin Gaye discography. I bring this up to point out how big both of these records are. I should also mention that both the Marvin Gaye Estate and Ed Sheeran have been involved in similar copyright lawsuits in the past. Ed Sheeran won a lawsuit similar to this for his song Shape of You. The Marvin Gaye Estate won a lawsuit like this in 2015 against Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams. These are lawsuits that happen all over the music industry and is not going to stop anytime soon. As a producer myself, it's always tough to see these big lawsuits over a sample or hidden sample. With this lawsuit, it's not the case. The case for Ed Sheeran and the Marvin Gaye Estate is over originality. Like I mentioned, the rhythm and chord progressions were stated to be in question. The chord progressions in question are common chord progressions found in music theory. Using common chord progressions are used to create bases for hundreds of millions of songs. Even the Marvin Gaye song, music chords were developed to make that song in the first place. Copywriting that would make no sense for music theory and artist creativity. Ed Sheeran used a common 4-chord progression to create his own original song, and that is what the courts would determine too. Leading up to the trial, Ed Sheeran stated that he would retire from music if found guilty of copyright infringement, showing how serious he was about this. I also think he probably took the lawsuit as an insult to his artistry too. For some of these copyright lawsuits, I totally understand and it makes sense to go collect. For this one though, I think the only reason it made it to the end in court was due to the 2 major names involved. Anyone else and this would have been thrown out years ago. I've never even listened to Ed Sheeran like that, but this was an issue he tackled that could have impacted music in a terrible way. The Marvin Gaye Estate winning a lawsuit in the case of common chord progressions could open up lawsuits on lawsuits, so it's better that it was put to an end there. To my surprise, this case went from 2017 to 2023, with it finally closing May 4th. The verdict came as no surprise to Ed Sheeran, as he used the chord progressions for his original work with no copyright infringement. This was a big win for him and a big win for musicians around the world. What are your thoughts on this lawsuit? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.